Hey fans, Marlon here from Games and Warriors channel, and I just want to thank y'all so much for all the support. Now let's get started in the news video of today. So this is about the PlayStation 4K Codename Neo. Remember Enter the Matrix, Path of Neo, all those games and the movie The Matrix. I'm a huge Matrix fan, so the fact that they named it Neo, it's beyond me, but I guess that's a pretty cool code name for the PlayStation 4K as we know it. So with this new rumor, I'm guessing this is a rumor, so they're saying that it contains upgraded CPU, GPU, and RAM. So it's basically, I believe, 2 times the power of the original PlayStation 4. But anyways, it has upgraded GPU, CPU, RAM, everything. So that's pretty cool. And they're saying that Sony is saying that they're not going to separate the two systems. Like, they're not going to have 2 different games or anything like that, to where they're splitting up the fan base, which would be really annoying. That, you know, people with the original PlayStation 4, they will have to purchase the PlayStation 4K or Neo, or whatever it's going to be called, just to play a certain specific game. So this is basically a beefed up PlayStation 4, and you will be able to play the same games but with a higher resolution, and everything will look a lot better on this new platform here. They said that the Neo will feature a higher clock speed than the original PS4 and an improved GPU and higher bandwidth on the memory. The documents were received note that the hard drive in the Neo is the same as the original PlayStation 4. So the hard drive is basically the same. There's no faster hard drive or anything like that. Also, the price for the PlayStation Neo or PlayStation 4K will be at $399. So pretty much at the same selling point there. So I'll see a lot of people trading in their old PlayStation 4s just to get this one. So basically, looking at the specs here, the original PS4 has the CPU of a 8 Jaguar cores running at 1.6 gigahertz, and the new one is going to be at 2.1 gigahertz. So basically the same processor, but just at a higher CPU clock. Same thing with the GPU. It's basically the same GPU, but just higher speeds on the GPU. Like this one on the original PlayStation 4 is 800 megahertz. And the one on the Neo is basically 911 megahertz. So it's just clocked a lot higher. That's really all it is, just tad bit higher specs than the original PlayStation 4. Also, you'll have the ability to pump out 4K image, and the games themselves will be 4K native. So that's really awesome, something to think about there for people with 4K televisions and so on and so forth. So that's pretty cool. Also, like I do mention, the games are going to be the same. Like the games that work on the PlayStation 4K will work on the original PlayStation 4. So they're saying that they're not going to split up the fan base like that, because that will cause a lot of confusion. Now, this makes a lot of sense because they want to have a much more beefier hardware to run the PlayStation VR, because PlayStation VR needs a lot more powerful system to run the virtual reality very well, because we know PlayStation is really all about upscaling and doing all those things from the past. So, and also being that the HTC Vive and the Oculus Rift, those particular VRs are required for you to have a lot more powerful CPU to kind of run them. So it makes sense. The release date for the PlayStation Neo is going to be in October of this year. So can't wait to see E3 and see if this thing is really happening. And if it is, then a lot of people are going to buy into it. Also, they're saying that there are going to be upgrades to previous games like Fallout 4. You'll see that in 4K. Now that would just be really amazing for the older games to look a lot better on the PlayStation 4K. Like if you could just put the game, the regular game in there, and with the beefed up hardware, the game just looks, you know, magically different. That would be really awesome. I don't know how they're going to pull it off, but just comparing this other part of the news here with the NX. Now we have rumors about the recent specs or GPU or power of the Nintendo NX, and they're saying here that the Nintendo NX is supposed to be 2 times as powerful as the original PlayStation 4 and about close to the PlayStation 4K specs. So if the NX is as close to the PlayStation 4K specs, that's really good. That just lets me know that Nintendo is really stepping in to the next gen era and they're making a much more powerful system. So can't wait to see Mario games in full HD. And we're hearing also that not the PlayStation 4K, but the NX is going to have 4K support. So if it is 4K support, then that's good. Then that means that Nintendo is trying to really get off into technology, because 4K is a thing now, and I think, you know, a couple years down the line, that's going to be sort of a native thing years down the line. But this is really spectacular news. Just pairing up the PlayStation PlayStation 4 Neo, or 4K, whatever you want to call it, with the Nintendo NX rumored. These are all rumors, guys. Take this with a grain of salt until official announcements. But judging from what was said about the NX power and the 4K, you know, the most recent 4K PlayStation 4K rumors, it seems like they're almost neck and neck. So leave in the comments, leave y'all thoughts if you're gonna pick up both of them, the PlayStation 4K and the NX, which y'all know that I will be getting the NX from Nintendo just to review the games. But yeah, I'm excited for the PlayStation 4K. It makes sense because they're having VR, they're having the PlayStation VR on the PlayStation, on the original PlayStation 4. Now my question is, are you still going to be able to use the VR on the original PlayStation 4? Which I think that you're going to, but I think it will look a lot more better on the PlayStation 4K and perform a lot better. Thank y'all so much for the support. I have a huge announcement that Nintendo just hit me up about. It's regarding E3. I'm going to be taking some donations on that very soon for help to get there, but just I want to put that out there to my fans. Love you guys. Catch y'all in the next video, and peace. I'm out.
It's me, Wario. Click my nose to subscribe. What are you waiting for? Come on. Come on.